Fellow Southern Cameroonians, over the past few days, La République du Cameroon has been using its intelligence machinery to sow seeds of confusion and trepidation among our people. These agents have been paid and tasked to contact our innocent people and propagate the idea that our abducted leaders are currently in Yaoundé. The spokesman for the regime, Mr. Issa Chiroma, has resorted to mind games after realizing that their efforts to extradite our compatriots have failed. There is a simple logic to this game that they are playing. Sow seeds of confusion and fear amongst our people while giving hope to the despairing millions of Francophone Cameroonians who are fast losing faith in the Yaoundé regime. By so doing, the regime is ensuring that we stop applying pressure on Nigeria to release our compatriots. When we lose our focus, we chase the wind and Yaoundé wins. Secondly, by turning our attention to Yaoundé, they are successfully getting us to focus solely on the issue of our abducted leaders instead of turning to the international community and continue to push the restoration of our statehood. It is a simple decoy that has been used for ages and which seems to be working right now. They know that there is no better time than now for our cabinet to be aggressive in its communication, diplomacy, and community mobilization. The more our people panic and put the wrong kind of pressure on our leaders, the less pressure there is on Nigeria and on Cameroon. We must therefore make sure that we do not misplace our priorities. Interestingly, the agents of Yaoundé are using some of our brothers and sisters to accomplish this mission of confusion and trepidation. These individuals in our community, most of whom we know, who pretend to be our compatriots, but seem to be more desperate than Yaoundé to sow seeds of confusion. They do this more out of the wish that the information that our leaders are in Yaoundé were true, while pretending to show genuine concern. Yet, not one single one of them has been able to produce evidence to back the claims that they are making. They celebrate in the privacy of their thoughts and gleefully collaborate with the Yaoundé regime to sow confusion. My dear people, with all this conflicting information parading on social media, there is only one source of credible information, and that is the interim government. The members of cabinet have been tasked with ensuring that our people get the right information at the right time. They cannot give information when there is no information to give, and every day cannot be a day with a new piece of information. Unfortunately, the absence of information creates a void which many take advantage of to push their own nefarious agenda. We must be vigilant at all times. The enemy does not sleep. Why should we? If members of cabinet had any information that they have on our leaders and that they are in Cameroon, they would be the first to inform our people so that we can start massive campaigns globally for Cameroon to release them. But they know better. Reason why they do not rush to social media at every turn and corner in competition with social media attention seekers. 2 weeks ago, we sent out a message asking our people to continue to apply pressure on Nigeria, organize demonstrations worldwide, and push for our comrades to be released as soon as possible. Through these protests, some high-profile personalities acknowledged the presence of our leaders in Nigeria. These include the Nigerian Minister of Foreign Affairs, the United Nations in Nigeria, and most of all, high-level contacts of ours in the country. We must not let ourselves be distracted by these agents of La République and the individuals in our community who seem to enjoy seeing our people in such confusion. Many of these individuals in our society, peddling rumors and spreading unverified information, do not take the time to think about the consequences of their action on family members. As we speak, Barrister Nalowa, Dr. Kimeng, Professor Awasum, and many others have vulnerable children who are presently without their parents, and they need our moral support. This childish attention seeking from some of our compatriots on social media is taking a toll on these children. The same holds for other family members, their wives, their brothers, their sisters, their parents back at home. Please, let us exercise some sensitivity and respect, even in our quest for social media fame and glory. I understand some have even seized the opportunity to score political points and settle political scores. And every time one thinks that they have descended to their lowest, these individuals beat their own record and sink even lower. One cannot help but feel sorry for them in their desperate attempt to be relevant. What else can I say? We can only continue to commit them in our prayers, but as they sink low, let us not forget to continue to soar higher and higher. Back to more important things. Let me explain once again why Nigeria cannot send our people back to Cameroon. Amongst the abducted are asylum seekers and refugees who are protected by the Geneva Convention and therefore are under the direct responsibility of the government of Nigeria. There are naturalized citizens of Nigeria who cannot be extradited to Cameroon as they are officially not citizens of Cameroon. Nigeria therefore has the duty to try its own citizens if they have committed any crime. It cannot extradite citizens of its country to another country for them to be tried. And thirdly, the world is acutely aware of the human rights record in Cameroon, and no sane government would send people to be tried in the kangaroo courts of Cameroon. We must realize that this has become a diplomatic issue, and diplomacy does not make noise. The social media is useful, but it is also very crowded, too noisy, with too many boys trying to play the role of men. Sometimes the information that they put out there causes more harm than good. It is for that reason that I have selected to share information I am getting with only a select few individuals. The lives and well-being of our compatriots should mean more to us than cheap social media popularity. Also, we must not fall prey to the mind games of Mr. Issa Chiroma and his cohorts. We must continue to hold strong and to keep faith in our interim government. But rather, and also, we must focus on Nigeria, where our people are being held. The next time some pseudo-journalist or activist comes with information from some trusted source in Yaoundé, please ask them one very simple question. Where is the evidence? I am getting daily briefs from friends and acquaintances in Nigeria, and I can tell you, in line with the position of our cabinet, that our leaders are presently in Nigeria. The sensitivity of the information that we get does not permit us to share on social media forums. However, I will continue to brief those who have been mandated to act on our behalf, while hoping that we all keep our calm and continue to play our patriotic roles. Thank you so much, and I hope that after this, we can all keep calm and continue to focus on the goal rather than focus on distractions. A luta continua.